inform other Kenyans as to what needs to be done.
There are those who argue that Magero had already dropped his cultures and that he didn't care where he was going to be buried or how he was going to be buried. What is your view?
I don't believe so, because Magero, on a number of occasions, invited us to Helena Lund, where he lived, especially when on occasions when he had the marriages of his girls, and those marriages were conducted in respect for the tradition that the Lu tradition that he came from. So I don't really, if somebody tells me that, I would say that is bullshit, because Magero respected his culture.
Do you have any evidence that Magero respected his cultures?
Well, I would also say that yes, of course. I would say yes. How? When a lot of Kenyans have died in this country, Magero has been the forefront of raising money to take those people back home. That is the respect of culture enough.
There is a group of Kenyans calling themselves liberated young Kenyans who believe that those Kenyans who are trying to intervene in the situation are infringing on the rights of the Magero Swedish family. They believe that these issues to do with the cultures, especially certain burial cultures, should be abolished, and that they don't go by this, and that those who are following up this issue have simply not been liberated. What is your view?
My view is clear that what happens to Magero will happen to very many Kenyans. In fact, I believe that a lot more Kenyans now will be buried in this country and also cremated in this country. So it is not new, and it is a concern definitely for me and for a lot of other Kenyans that we must talk very loud about this matter and try to change opinion of the Kenyans that we don't accept this. What has happened to it? We don't accept it.
If you are in a position and as a member of the Luo community, what should have happened after the death of Magero, regardless of the fact that, given the fact that he was married to a Swedish woman?
I would have wanted Magero's immediate relative to work very closely with the Kenyan community in Sweden, and especially those Kenyans who are very close friends of James Wood Magero, like, for instance, Dr. Warriero, to be able to be a contact person in terms of organizing the funeral for James Wood Magero. Secondly, I would also have wanted a delay of the funeral so that a lot of Kenyans, both from Kenya and also friends of Wood Magero in other parts of the world, to come to Sweden to be part of the funeral.
Now, Magero's former, daughter-in-law was one of the main speakers at the memorial service last Friday. Do you think that it was correct for her to have represented the Magero family in Kenya?
I would not have other problem, but now when I get to know a little bit more about her, there's a bit of concerns from my side that, for instance, that she has not been living with the Magero son in the last 15 years, and that is a great concern, definitely. So I don't see that she would have really represented the interest of Magero's clan in that way.
Is there anything else you'd like to say?
I would want to say that we are going to have a memorial service for James Wood Magero as a Luo elder on the 3rd of February 2007. And we are inviting all Kenyans and all friends of Kenyans, both in Sweden and in Scandinavia, or even in Europe to come and be part of that, so that they can be able to listen to what we see what we're doing and listen to what we are saying in terms of giving James Magero the best rest that he could have as an episcopal.
Is Magero's Swedish family also invited to the memorial?
I would definitely want to invite them, because they are part of this, and there's been a lot of issues that have been going up and down. They kind of feel that they've been left out, but I don't see that they should be left out. They should be invited, so that if they have an opportunity to come, James Magero's family should come, immediate family should come to that memorial ceremony.
Thank you very much, Bwana Jared Aruka, the chairperson of the Magero Memorial Service that is set to take place on Saturday, the 3rd of February 2007.